What's going on? Welcome to the channel, Mac Dr. Bill. Alright boys, I want to start by saying thanks and I appreciate every single one of you that subscribe, like, and comment on the channel. Today we're picking back up on the EK truck. For the minute, I've been working on this tailgate. Alright, simple process boys. I'm using tape. I'm building up a platform over here. I'm going to use paper to mark up the plate, and then we're going to take out the tailgate, move on. Alright, check it. The template is cut. I got 2 pieces of metal that I'm planning to cut off and size off and join them as one. As long as I get the piece that I need, it's okay. I don't have any other extra metal right now that I could get this amount for piece, exactly that size, so it's fine with me. But this is the exact shape that we need. So I'm gonna simply proceed to tape it down so I can mark it, so that I could cut it down first thing I can, and we could proceed to start welding and moving on with phase 2 on it. So with that being said, let's get it. I cut this piece already. This is some of it, some of the template you guys see. I decided to cut a little extra around the sides. It's gonna be a 2 piece converted to 1. I still got this one side over here. I'm just gonna show you guys how I trimmed it. Usually I trimmed it with the grinder, but you know, I'm about trying different things. I had this for a minute. It's a metal shear or cutting metals, scissor open, whatever they call it. I had this for a minute and I barely use it. And I'll show you guys a demonstration on it quickly. If I could pass a piece of metal. Pardon me. Simply place it where you have your lined up. Let's assume that the line at the end is exactly what I need to cut. Nice, clean cut. So for situations like this, it comes handy. I didn't want to have all the extra grinding of metal excessive, so I'm gonna cut the other piece with you guys real quick so you guys see it. This is the second piece that's gonna go welded with that. Sorry about the angle, but trying to show you guys exclusivity. You guys seen this one has not been cut, so if I mess up, I mess up. So trying to do it right. I already got it lined up where I need it to be straight. Alright, that's the best it's gonna get. Gotta strain it up with the hammer. Now I'm gonna do the other cut. Got that cut done. Gonna proceed to do this other cut. Again, make sure you clean it, open it a little bit every time. They like enough gap, you see. Kind of work like in between there. So kind of open it when you first starting your cut. Line that up right with the line what you need. The swirls at the end of the excessive material, get rid of it. Got that last cut. Guess my best bet is trying from here. So the first bite is what's important. Gotta make sure you got grip, and then continue like that. And just like that, we got our piece cut, which lets you join something like this. Gotta fix it up a little better. As you guys see, now I got a little bit of material here, a little bit of material there, so we're gonna clean that up now. So we could get these two welded and This plate should be ready to start macking up at some point. So I'm gonna clean this up quick and we'll get back to it. It's about that's that. Trying to trim a little bit more. Straighten the corners. A little some chew almost up on the tread on it. Pretty much clean cut. About as clean as it's gonna get, because it's gonna get welded. So I'm not too worried about it. Clean it up a little bit more. Not too bad. We still gotta work on the panel itself and welding it, but prior to welding, you wanna get everything straight up. So you got a better result. Got a little tape here. I need to take out, but yeah. It's literally ready to get welded. Okay. Template for it that we had. Just something like this. Have a little bit more wider at the ends, just in case. These are the other part that we working on now, which are joints over here. And make it one piece. Want to weld it, so you see the exact size that we need. So yeah, kind of hard to do it one-handed, boys, but trying to show you the best as I can. That lined up right there, perfect, and that lined up right there, perfect. Yep. So I like that. Again, I'm gonna have a little wider at the end in some spots. Debating with the trimming now. Right. So yeah, let's get it. All right, boys. So I literally cut these two pieces, which are the ends on the tailgate, to literally be mirror image. Not one is wider or nothing. As you guys see, this is gonna be attached to the other side. I have to make out a two-piece one. Sorry. Or something like this. I have to simply make out a one piece, which we're gonna proceed to weld on the tailgate. So let's get it. All right, boys. So this is what the place is gonna look. This is what the place is gonna look like. Like I said, I cut it. Gonna be welded corner to corner. I'm gonna try to do the metal to metal, even though I don't like it. But so it comes out better, you know. All it needs a little tag to the front or the back. We're gonna reinforce it, grind it down. Of course, it's gonna get filled in, so that part goes there. This is the second part that I cut off. It's gonna go over here, simply like this. Hopefully, it doesn't move on me. This is just for backup. Alright, so not quite lined up, but you guys get it. We could get some lighting. There you go. You guys have a little better view. You guys see how both corners meet up at the ends. Metal to metal is gonna be perfect at the edge on the border. We're gonna tag it first thing in the morning. If my basement was a little clearer, I would have welded onto that here, but I don't want no sparks flying anywhere, so we do it tomorrow outside. But you guys see the shape. We're ready to move on. So we'll pick this up first thing in the morning. Alright boys, the next day. Welcome to New York State. But no excuses. Let's get it. Luckily we covered this last night. I did a contraction out of wood. So with the snow way, it wouldn't cave in and tight it up. It worked perfect. I almost knew snow was coming. But don't let the weather stop you. Let's continue with today's day. I'm grinding everything that we spot welding so it does better contact. So without further waiting, let's get it. Alright boys, the metals are prepped, grinded, ready for welding contact to get the best ground possible. Alright boys, you guys see what's happening here? You guys see what I'm creating that we're going next. So this is already traced out. We're gonna proceed to cut it out and also do a license plate delete to make this trunk completely custom. Alright boys, so I've been working off camera. Yeah, seen I cut a piece of the hood to make a delete plate for the license plate. We already have it in here. I have done grind it off. So just to show you guys, out of metal. I had a piece of aluminum that could simply cut it and rivet it in. But I think by just tagging it, it's gonna be cleaner. Because I could just tag it a few spots, grind it off, and we could just body work it, fill it in, body fit it. We could just body fill it at the end and blend it in, and it'll look good. And we'll have a chafe custom EK truck trunklet. So I'm gonna start getting welding without further waiting before the light goes up, so we could conclude with today's video on part 1. Alright boys, license plate delete is completed. It's tack welded. I'm gonna move on to weld the top. Alright boys, so I want to show you something you guys not gonna see, but I welded the plate to the back. You guys hear that? So it's solid, so not just flapping. In the future I have to decide if I cut some areas here so that we could put a straight plate so that we'll cover the backing of it. Right now everything is solid, welded. We got the whole top of it done to match the rails on the EK truck. We got the plate, license delete plate already welded. It's a matter of just grinding it down, filling it in. All right, boys, the end of the afternoon. It's getting chilly. Lathe is done. Just to show you guys we don't quit. I grinded it and I cleaned it off. Like I told you guys at the beginning of the first videos this year, I'm gonna slow down. For first visitors in this channel, they are learning how to do this, DIYs, and they want to get self-motivated and keep motivated with this kind of jobs. So I'm taking my time with this job. That's why we welded it. We done then lift smooth. Everything is in spot, nice and neat. So the next time we could easily just start doing the block of doing the body work, filling this in, properly sand it and prime it. But we got the license plate delete completed. It's all welded in place, nice and solid. I done took off the paint on it. The part of the lid, they complete the side of the rails on the truck is completed. Should have done this over a year ago when I first did the truck, but my laziness getting comfortable again got to me. Now we got the shapes. The only reason that I do not put on the truck now, because we still got a little body work to do here, obviously. I don't want to put it on and take it off, so I want to do the body work before we put on the truck, so we could see what it looked like. But yeah, today was a very, very successful day for me. A big step in the truck build. One more puzzle to the game. This done. Or if you must say, one more mark in the checklist. This finish. We're getting that close to finalizing on the EK pickup truck. All right, boys. So I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna catch up in the next time. Thanks, and I appreciate every single one of you that have subscribed, like, and comment on the channel. Stay tuned with the EK truck, pickup truck coming up soon. More to come. The game just started. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Peace.